So I've now seen episode 5 of Little Demon, and OMG, I actually really liked this episode. It was everything I wanted it to be. The main theme of this episode was change. We saw like authentic change and fake change. Authentic change being Satan because he's hanging out with his, it feels like college lads. Like if you were a dad now and still hung out with a group of people who didn't have kids and still kind of did risky, dumb stuff because they don't have kids, and you're like, it's not really fun anymore. I got a kid to look after. That's basically what Satan's side was about. His group of friends going off on a murder spree party thing, just killing a lot of people, and he's like, guys, that's not cool. While the fake change comes from the A plot with Chrissy and Laura. Oh my god, Laura's still my favorite character. She has not had a bad episode yet. Wait, never mind. I didn't like the popular episode that much, and she was kind of a focal point in there. Anyways, this is another episode that focuses on Laura and Chrissy's relationship. And this time, you know, Chrissy has another friend's mom helping her out and stuff, and that kind of upsets Laura. So she tries to do this whole thing about being nicer and stuff, and the only way she can do that is with anger leeches. A bunch of leeches sucking out her rage, and it is disgusting. Of course, like every series where one person doesn't think the other person does a lot of stuff, Chrissy ends up having to do a lot of stuff that Laura does throughout the day just to have a normal life for Chrissy when she gets home, and now she's starting to respect her mom more. It's like, man, she does a lot of stuff that I didn't know about, and it becomes this big crescendo at the end where they work together, and she's like, I love you for the way you are, as most shows end up doing. I hardly can think of any shows that do the opposite of that. I do feel like Satan's character is evolving a little too quickly. While in like the first 2 episodes, he was more of a dick, and you saw him trying to scheme and connive his way into getting Chrissy to do the whatever they call the thing for Chrissy to open up the portal to the human realm. Now he's in this situation where he feels like he can't kill humans now. This is only the 5th episode. Like, does this series plan to end it really quickly? Because this is a lot of development they skipped over. They could have had another episode with them together, and she could have seen Satan kill somebody, and that sparked the change within Satan because she didn't agree with that and wanted something different for him to do. That could have sparked something. That could have been a great episode 6 for this episode to come, maybe as a season finale. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where would they go from here, because now at this point it feels like the only step to go now is to rejoin the family and have this weird sitcom where, oh my god, I live with both of my wacky parents now. My dad's the devil and my mom hates the devil. So I'd personally say dial it back on Satan's character development for a little bit, maybe make him the comedy relief for a while. While on the opposite end, it feels like Laura and Chrissy get into a lot of arguments, and those arguments spark almost every episode. I'm trying to think. There's the body swapping episode, there's the popularity episode, there's this episode now. What was the other one? I don't remember the other one. But that's 3 out of 5 already, where like their arguments have sparked this whole adventure they're going on through an episode to end up with them understanding each other again. At what point is it where they stop having these arguments and they start understanding each other more and being there for each other? Because it is feeling like there's just a lot of arguments between the two that gets resolved, but then since it's episodic, it resets and it happens again, and then it's gonna happen again, and that might even be the next episode or the episode after that. I'm not sure. So while I'm saying dial it back for Satan's character development, push Chrissy and Laura's development up a little bit, because they're very down here in the character development. They're in the episodic levels while Satan's at like season 4, they're down here on the first episode of season 1 still, which is weird. It's very weird. But yeah, that's basically it. What are your opinions on Little Demon episode 5? I'd really like to know. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Tell me how much you guys appreciate Laura like I do. Laura, mwah, mwah. Love seeing Laura. My favorite character so far, and will continue to be my favorite character, I feel like. But yeah, I'll see you guys around next time. Goodbye.